Today, I'm gonna break down my go-to vocal effects chain for creating that massive, spacey texture without sacrificing clarity. You've definitely heard this effect before, that huge atmospheric vocal that feels like it's floating in outer space, yet every word stays crystal clear. Well, in this video, I'll be showing you exactly how I achieve it, as well as why you might want to use this effect, so that way you can copy this exact chain in your own mix. Let's get started. The reason I think this trick is going to work great in this session is because the bridge is feeling a little empty. Listen to what I mean. So we can tell that the bridge is supposed to feel washed out and spacey. We're getting that vibe from the background vocals as well as the track. But it still feels like something is missing. So here's how we'll fix it. We're going to use parallel processing, which means we're going to make a duplicate of the lead vocal on a new track. Then we're going to apply processing to warp that track, create this massive texture, and then we'll be able to blend it in with the original vocal. So we started by duplicating the track. Now we can apply some processing. So if we want this vocal to stand out, we need to give it a different texture. And Formant shifting is a great way to do that. So I've loaded up Xpitch, and this has an insanely powerful Formant and pitch shifting engine built right in. And what's unique about it is it goes up to 2 octaves in either direction instead of just 1.
I don't wanna go.
With this much Formant shift, the vocal timbre sounds almost whispery, which is a really cool texture that now we can manipulate further. Next, I'm going to load Xvox Pro, and this is where we can get really creative with the space module. Vibrant is such a gorgeous reverb. It's just so smooth and colorful. And watch what happens when we play with the space tone slider. You're going to notice as I push this to the right, the reverb is going to completely open up. Next, let's add some motion. With the SFX, I'm going to flip over to phaser. But here's the important step. I'm going to turn off space post. So now the output of the space module is going to be processed by the SFX mode as well. So you can hear when we have space post off, the phaser is being applied to the tail of the reverb as well. It's a really cool effect, but we only need a little bit of it to give us that sense of motion that the reverb is swirling around. We're almost ready to blend this parallel track in with the original, but I want to squeeze a little bit more out of it. And so for that, I'm going to pull up X-Rack Pro. Some multiband dynamics will give this vocal a nice lift. It's so easy to add that sweetening to the sound with the multiband slider here in X-Rack Pro, but I want to shape the tone a little bit further to open up the high end even more. For that, I'm going to switch over to the clarity mode. You can hear we're getting all that extra sizzle, especially from the Air Plus slider. But the important thing is we're not introducing any harshness. All right, so now that we've set up our new texture, let's blend this parallel track in with the original vocal, see how it sounds.
I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. It's something in the way I'm feeling. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go. I know more.
It makes an insane difference, and we haven't lost any clarity in the vocals. It just fills the track up really nicely and makes it sound huge, and when we mute it now, it feels like something is missing.
I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go.
So experiment in your sessions whenever you want to create this massive atmospheric vocal texture. You can of course copy this chain exactly, or you can get creative. Different amounts of formant shifting, different reverbs, different post-processing. The possibilities are endless. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe for more tutorials like this, and as always, happy mixing.